I first heard about NAET many years ago when a friend of mine's daughter wanted to go on a mission for her church, but she had so many allergies, she didn't think she would be able to do it. And her mother sent her to an NAET practitioner. She was treated until all her allergies were cleared, and then she went on her mission, no problem. Didn't have allergies since then. And when I heard that story, I thought, well, that's wonderful. You know, I didn't think it applied to me at all until over the last couple of years I realized that I've had quite a few allergies that I couldn't seem to avoid, and a lot of times we learn to avoid whatever we're allergic to. Mm-hmm. And so I was allergic to gluten or anything made with wheat, and I got so that I was so sensitive if it was cooked on a pan that had gluten on it before, and it became almost impossible. It became very difficult to avoid gluten, so I would get headaches all the time. I just thought, well, I'll just deal with it, right? Until I found out that I couldn't eat hardly anything without having a reaction to gluten. And then I contacted the N.A.E.T Clinic here in Buena Park, California, and they were able to help me a great deal with clear my allergies. And they had an accelerated program, which meant that I didn't have to fly back and forth, and I didn't even have to live here if I don't want to. And so that helped me a great deal. Even some of the things that I thought were not related to sensitivities were helped, and even some of the emotional things that I felt like I was just stuck. I had gotten to the point where I thought I was going to just get up every morning, exercise, eat breakfast, and then rot in bed until lunch, and then eat that, and then rot in bed until I went to bed. The accelerated program, the first 17 treatments happened in the first week, which is very accelerated according to the books, but I even wondered how it would be possible, and it was not easy, I will say, because, you know, a lot of avoidances that you're supposed to avoid whatever you've been treated for. You're supposed to avoid it for 24 or 25 hours. So we decided to come for 1 week, except for I just had a feeling, and after talking to Dr. Keith, I really he wasn't the one that suggested it, but I realized I need to stay because there's a lot more treatments between the basic 17 and then there's a lot after that. And there were things that I had severe allergies to, like latex and chemicals and things like that weren't in the basic 17 that I wanted to be treated for. It's much preferable to spending your life allergic to everything and not being able to enjoy life. And so we just decided, well, we don't want to go on cruises. Those are pretty expensive. We'll just spend it on NAET. I feel a little bit more capable of living life now, and it helped. I feel very healthy and like I can go on with the rest of my life. So that's my story.